What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. We finally got another statue. Oh, my Jupiter's freaking cock. All right, we got Gollum bust from Joop Lord. He made my clicker bust, my previous Lurtz bust. Phenomenal artist out of, was it Switzerland? So here is Gollum. Let's check it out. There he is, COA. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it out and let's see what we got. Alrighty, so let's check out the COA Gollum life-size bust. Joop Lord's creation presents the hyper-realistic life-size bust of Gollum crafted with unmatched attention to detail. Platinum silicone skin, hand-punched hair, and premium resin eyes. Epoxy base for ultimate authenticity. Limited to only 5. Jupiter, I didn't realize it was such a low ES. Now I got number 2. He also gave me my clicker COA because I never got one. So this one, I got number 3. So that's pretty cool. Cool COAs. Here's the bust. So I had mine add this little thing right there. Also, I don't really... I don't really want his hair touching. Yeah, I don't want his hair like on his body and face. I just want it kind of in the back to the side. But there it is, kind of size comparison next to, as you can see, some bunch of water bottles. It is looking up, so it's going to look great down low. I mean, he is a very small creature in the movie, a hobbit, so it makes sense him being small. Face looks extremely good, very accurate, lots of hair. Even has some like vein work. You can see this hair decently long. The other Gollum out there is the one by Pure Arts, which I was originally going to buy that one. But then I saw this one come out, and I think this has a lot of advantages versus the Pure Arts one. So Pure Arts is really just the front part of the face, and then it's like literally cut, and then it's like hollow in the back. There's also zero body, where with this one, I get like the scars in the back when he was tortured. I get a full head and like half torso. Bases are somewhat similar. They're both like a rocky base. Mine, I had them add the logo. The Pure Arts does have the ring, which lights up. I'm going to add a ring to mine. And then it has a mini Shelob. Now, I could also add a Shelob if I wanted to. But somewhat similar bases, like a rock base. This one just has a lot more body. Additionally, I know Joop's work is really good since I have the clicker. So I kind of know what to expect. So I need to watch some videos on the Pure Arts, but overall, based off photos and seeing this now in person, I would say this is better. And it's limited to only 5 Pure Arts. I think there's 1,000 of those Jupiters. So let's go ahead and put in the Lord of the Rings room. Got really good lighting in that room as well. Alrighty, I wanted to show you guys the Pure Arts one real quickly. So, I mean, one thing with the Pure Arts I find, the hair is too short. He also has eyelashes, which I really don't like. Especially the production looks really bad. There's the base. As you can see, it's just very tall. It's more base than bust. It's just a mask, and then it's empty on this side. This one has more, I would say, fierce looking, like very angry looking, where mine is more almost Smeagol and cunning. So here it is. I put the necklace on it. Wanted your guys' opinion, because I mean, I don't believe he actually wore the necklace. He's always like holding it, but maybe he did. I need to rewatch. It was mostly Frodo that wore it as a necklace, but I could have him wearing it as a necklace like so. Or I can kind of just like put the ring resting it on the base, or I could glue it to the base. I don't mind him wearing it. The only thing I worry about is long term, could it damage the silicone? So, but yeah, let's kind of back it up so I can kind of show you size-wise next to my other Lord of the Ring bust, how it looks. Now here's the thing. Technically, I could keep it right there. It's not blocking anything. Like Sauron is not blocked because his arm is right there. The only thing behind that's a cape. So technically, I could display it right here because it does look cool. My initial plan was to display it down low, but here's the thing. If I display it right here, I actually could then have space for Boromir. Because we'd put Gollum down there, and then you'd have space for Boromir. So if we want to get Boromir, I could just keep the Gollum bust right here. Now, I am going to show you guys what it looks like with Gollum bust next to the Gollum statue. Now, the Gollum's like P1 statue, to kind of show you guys this one, it's kind of hard to see because obviously you got Frodo right there. But this one does have really long hair as well. And there's the scars on the back, just like this bust. He does kind of have somewhat elfish looking ears, kind of pointy ears, I noticed on both. This one, again, the hair is actually quite long. But it's great that it's looking up, because when I'm like standing like this, that's like the angle, which looks really good. I was trying to use this putty to see if I could get the ring to say, but putty was not having it. So, yeah, what do you guys think of Gollum here? So let's go ahead and, of course, try it. Kind of my original plan. I do want Boromir, but I need to kind of maybe Photoshop it and kind of determine, because I believe he was low stock last I checked. But let's go ahead and throw him down low, Gollum bust next to it, see how it looks, because that was the initial plan. Alrighty, so to kind of show you guys, if I get Boromir, it would just go right there, surrounded by orcs. He was fighting orcs at the time. Now, it would work better with Lurtz, but if you did Lurtz there, that means you'd have to do Frodo over here, which I don't believe I'd want to do that. And there's Gollum bust next to the other Lord of the Rings statues to kind of like show you how it fits, how it scales. I haven't measured it. My tape measure's upstairs, but I think it's like 20 inches tall or something. Maybe 10, 12 inches wide. It's not very big by any means. It's a very small bust. Probably one of my smallest busts in my entire collection. Let's get some good looks into the detail, though. Check out the teeth. It does have a almost shiny look to him, because he was like that in the movie. Teeth look good. There's the eyes. These are resin eyes. They're pretty good. Not the best, but they're pretty good. I don't believe they're technically glass eyes. I believe he like filled it with resin and kind of made it. Like, they definitely look good, but they could be better. I'd probably rate him like a 7 out of 10 for eyes. And he doesn't really have eyelashes or really any hair over here. The only hair is going to be up here. So there's some really good paint work and vein, skin texture. See the ear. Again, it's kind of like pointy right there. There's the nipple. A little bit of the chest area. Lower looks pretty good. Now, this thing is not without faults. I can definitely tell there's a few things that I'm like, okay, should probably be a little bit better. One would be stuff like this. Like the way this is like finished is not very good in my opinion. Same thing with like right here, you can like see the glue. Now this is mostly in the back, but I think that could, the way the silicone is attached to the rock in general, I think could be improved. The silicone, you can also see like some of the skin coming off right here, like you can kind of touch that. I would say the attachment to the rock is probably the biggest thing. Second, there's almost like silicone skin tags, if you know what I mean. Like one right there, one on the ear. It's like a silicone skin tag. I think that could look better. that could look better. And in general, the eyes could be a little bit better. Like that, I don't think that should be there. The like bottom of the ear should look better. So yeah, there's definitely room for improvement. It's not perfect by any means. I definitely think the clicker is overall better looking for sure, but it's still an amazing bust nonetheless. But there's definitely some like things I think need to be improved. Just the way it connects to the base. I don't know if they're supposed to have those like little silicone skin tags, and I shouldn't visually see any glue either. I don't like when I can see glue. It definitely has a shiny look to it, especially like right here. Look at that shininess, which I think is good because Gollum generally did kind of look shiny in the movie. He does also have a bunch of like moles, which look really well done. Like there. The vein work looks really well done. The skin paint app is extremely well done. Likeness is spot on. I like the expression. I think the expression looks really good. Very like cunning look. You know, sneaky little Gollum trying to rob Frodo and Sam of the ring while leading them to Shelob. So very nice. Let's go ahead and put it down low now. Alrighty, so here is how Gollum looks down low. He definitely works really good right there. The pose really works great for down low, honestly. I'd almost say it works better down low. Like this is not something you want high up. Just because of the way he's looking. Not really blocking either of the orcs either. And then of course, that's how it looks next to the Prime 1 Frodo statue. They look really well together. I definitely like it right here. I put the COA back there as well. I mean, it can work here, yes, but I think it probably works better right here. Next to the statue. And then, of course, Prime 1 Gandalf Ultimate will go right here. We actually saw the first in hands yesterday from Silvio in my group. Looks amazing. Oh my gosh. I feel like that one needs to be on a Lazy Susan as well, just so you can rotate it to see the back part. But that has already shipped for me, so that will arrive in a month. So very excited to get that. I don't know if I'll be able to keep the Sauron finger there, because Gandalf is pretty massive. I may have to move that finger. If I do, I could just move it like right here or there. Maybe just right there, move the COA there. That would work probably best. I think for the ring, I mean, I put it like that for right now, just kind of in front of him. I may even get like a little resin base and have it on it because I have like a little resin base I could just display it on. But for now, I will display it like this next to the Prime 1, Frodo and Gollum. But yeah, there it is. Now this bad boy cost me about $1,200. You saw the Pure Arts is like $1,000 plus shipping and tax generally, but you could probably pick it up for like $1,100 total or $1,050. So it is a little bit cheaper. Again, I need to study the in hands a little bit more, but conceptually I like this one more, and it's more than just a front part of a face. It's an actual bust. Now he also made a full life-size version of this with the hand holding the ring on a big resin base. I think it was like $4,000 or $5,000 or something like that for a full version. Considering how big he is, I mean, a life size wouldn't be too big, right? Maybe in the future, folks. Anyways, overall, great piece. Overall rating, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10 just because of some of the small issues I mentioned. Otherwise, fantastic looking bust. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.